Laboratory number 7 Experiment number 3, Effects of Groundwater Contamination. The following materials are needed for this experiment. 4 Erlenmeyer flask substitutes labeled 1 to 4. 4 beaker substitutes labeled 5 to 8. A substitute for a graduated cylinder for measuring. A funnel. Distilled water, soil and sand. Vinegar, used oil and powdered laundry detergent. And lastly, cheesecloth. Before starting any experiment, safety is top priority. Always make sure to wear proper attire such as gloves, lab gown, and safety goggles. As well as have everything needed for the experiment ready and organized. Step 1, set beaker 5 to 8 aside. Fill each of Erlenmeyer flask 1 to 4 with 100 ml of distilled water using your 100 ml graduated cylinder. Record your observations of the water in Erlenmeyer flask 1 and table 1. Remember to use a safe wafting technique to smell the solution. Step 2. Add 10 ml of used cooking oil to Erlenmeyer flask 2. Mix thoroughly with a stirring rod. Record your observations of the water in Erlenmeyer flask 2 and table 1. Don't forget to wash the graduated cylinder between use. Step 3. Add 10 ml vinegar to Erlenmeyer flask 3. Mix thoroughly with a stirring rod. Record your observations of the water in Erlenmeyer flask 3 and table 1. Step 4. Dissolve spatula full powdered laundry detergent to Erlenmeyer flask 4. Mix thoroughly with a wooden stir stick. Record your observations of the water in Erlenmeyer flask 4 in table 1. Step 5. Measure out and mix 30 ml of soil and 30 ml of sand using the 100 ml beaker and place it into the cheesecloth lined funnel. Step 6. Pour the contents of Erlenmeyer flask 1. Water. Through the funnel so that it filters into Erlenmeyer flask 5 for 1 minute. Record your observations of the filtered water in the Erlenmeyer flask in table 1. Step 7. Repeat step 6 for beakers 2, 3, and 4 using different set of cheesecloth and soil, sand mixture. Filter the contents of Erlenmeyer flask 2 into beaker 6, the contents of Erlenmeyer flask 3 into beaker 7, and the contents of Erlenmeyer flask 4 into beaker 8. Results: